see if we really are. My hat looks crooked. I have to straighten that up after a little bit. Anyways, we'll see if anybody jumps on here. Just gonna be a little short little live. I have some fillets on the Primo grill, letting those do a little reverse sear on them. So they're in their cooking phase of trying to bring them up to that 130 degrees. So we're gonna check them here in a few minutes, but let's see where we're at. Anybody on here yet? Nobody may jump on. It's a Sunday afternoon. Everybody's being lazy, so they may not want to get in. Now, this is going to be an interesting video. It's going to come out next week, time for Valentine's Day, and we are going to give you some tips on cooking that perfect steak for your significant other. My wife, how many Valentine days do we have together now?
42.
About 42 Valentine days. Since we've been married, this will be, I guess, our 39th one. We're almost 39 years married. And we do have someone there. We do have a thumbs up. We're in South Texas, Roy. This is where we're at. Just thought we'd go live here for a little bit in between scenes of shooting a YouTube video. Colonial Panic. Hello there. How are you? We're going to flip around, let y'all see what's going on. We're in my outdoor kitchen. You can see my camera set up. There's my Primo grill that we have the fillets on. Got those from the 4-6's Ranch. They're their choice fillets. I bet you they're going to be very, very good. But Canton, okay, you're over in East Texas. Yep. Know right where that is. My daughter actually is in College Station, so not a long ways from there. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. So anywho, that is what my lovely bride and I are doing. We're up to 6 followers. Guys, we're just talking steaks. If you look right there, let me see if I can zoom in. That is true salt flakes. Here's a little tip for you. It's going to be on the video is once you finish your steak, you've sliced it. If you're going to present a sliced steak, just sprinkle a little bit of salt flakes on that. That'll melt. It will make a really, really nice touch to it. Let's see here. What do we got? Scott. We're doing a reverse sear. So I've got it set up for a offset cook right now. So they're on the right side away from the heat. We're going to take them up to 130 degrees. Then we'll pull them off for a minute, get that fire up real well, throw them over the grill, take them up. Oh, I'll leave mine on a little bit less than my wife's. She likes them medium. So we'll take hers up to about 138, 140. I'll pull mine at that 135 or a little bit below. You know, I haven't tried, Roy. I haven't tried any of their seasonings, so I'm not sure about that. But their beef, I got a big load of that in. I've tried it, got numerous videos. In fact, well, I don't think I have a 4-6's playlist. What I do have is a Texas raised beef. So not only does it have 4-6's, it's got the People's Beef, which is from the Morehouse Ranch. Best steak I ever cooked in my life. I did on the Morehouse Ranch. It came from the Morehouse Ranch, and I've compared it with the 4-6's, and they are both quality steaks. Chapman 3C cattle, they're on there. Also, I have Mesquite Country Beef, which is out and up near Waco, Groesbeck, and they have grass-fed, grass-finished. They're on there. Average Farms, which is we're raising a Cushy, which is a Black Angus, a Cushy cross, I think is what they have. Turning out some great Cushy beef up there. Got a couple of videos from them. Did a great big 12-ounce filet from them, and I did one of their briskets. Drunken Chef, good to have you here. Appreciate you being here. Ninja Badness, good to be here. I tell you what, we try to put out some good stuff, guys. And I've got just a couple of more minutes on here because I've got to. I tell you what I might do is hand the phone off to my wife. I'll set up the shot on my camera, and we're going to check the temperature of those fillets and see how they are. They're both an 8-ounce fillet, and they are the choice cut from them. Fip Fernando, good to have you here, bud. And cooking fillets, man. We're doing this, our Valentine's Day cook. I tell you what, I just had a video come out today, or it came out yesterday, and it's things not to do on a stick burner. So if you're interested in you like the gray beard, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. So, anyways, that came out really good. Gave you 5 things to not do on a stick burner, offset smoke. 5 things to do, and then one bonus at the end that we added on there for a little bit of extra. But that's a good video. So if you do offset cook, get on there. Tell me what you think about the ones I put on there. Tell me what you do in the comments. And if you don't, yeah, maybe you'll pick up a few tips when you get started that way. But yeah, I tell you what, staying off the grid. I had somebody ask me one time. They said, "Hey, how'd they say it? Is that beard from the Civil War or something like that?" And so my response was, "You mean the War of Northern Aggression?" So if you're from the South, you'll understand the comment there. But I've got less than a minute before I'm going to check the temps on these. So what I'm going to do is hand this to my wife, who's the other half of my team, who's going to get one of these fillets. This is our Valentine's video for that. Mercedes-Benz, good to have you here. South Texas, we're down between San Antonio and Laredo is where we're at. And we right off, man, we're 2 hours from the border, probably, something like that. Not a long ways out of San Antonio. But that is where we are. Okay, I got 20 seconds left. I'm going to get over here. I'm going to get this set up. And I don't know if I can stop this. Here we go. Well, hey, good to have you all the way in from Sweden. Well, I tell you what, I don't cowboy for a living. There's things here in Texas. There's guys still raising cattle, horseback, and they're on horseback every day. We actually are selling our place. We have got rid of all of our horses, sold them all off. Last one left about Thanksgiving. So we are downsizing for retirement and sold all the horses off. But let's do this real quick. I'm going to check them. I'm going to see where I'm at, and we're going to record this. Y'all can see here's my setup. I got a Sony setup, but kick up my viewer here.
Can I help you?
Here you go, dear. You want to get that? Not sure why that's not coming on. That's on. Unless that battery's died. Okay, we're going to check these out. There it goes. There we go. I'm going to hit record and just make sure that's still clear so you can look off and see that. Now, let's check the temperature on these steaks. Again, they're an offset cook. We want these up somewhere in that 130-degree range. Pitch running close to 400, 110. Boy, that one is cooler. That one's saying 84. That surprises me tremendously. 95. Let's get that turned away from the fire. So, instant read thermometers, guys. Cannot emphasize how important they are. This one's from ThermoPro. It's about 30 bucks, and I think that is a good $30 investment. I do have ThermoPens that are about 90 bucks. That's a big difference. So let's shut this up, go a little bit longer.
Talk to your friends.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. We're going to go back. From Liverpool, UK. Cool. Good to have you here. Hey, do that. I have a lot of ugly drum smokers or the drum smokers video. I have a whole playlist. It's nothing but ugly drum smokers. And one that I need to get repaired, the bottom of it, that is a barrel house cooker that they don't even make anymore. But you can see my bottom is messed up there on it. I still have the uprights underneath the cover. But I need to get that bottom fixed and going again. But barrel cookers are hard to they're hard to screw up, really. They cook consistently. They cook evenly. You can make them cheap enough. You can buy them however you want. There's a dog, one of them. Hey, buddy, I want to say hello to everybody. There's Riley, and there's Luther. Luther come wandering out here and me call his name. He's like, y'all got anything to eat? But it's our part of heaven here. There's the view out from my outdoor kitchen. And guys, Laredo or Mexico is that direction. About 2 hours south of here to Mexico. Yeah, give it a try. Check out my playlist for Ugly Drum Smokers and see how it works for you. 303, y'all guys remind me let's go 310. We're going to check the temps on those steaks and see if it's time to pull them off or we can grill them to do that. But Alan, good to have you here all the way from Liverpool, UK. My wife and I are wanting to take a trip to Ireland, Scotland, England, right? And this year we're actually going to, I'm losing my mind, we're going to Italy this summer. Got a big group of us going on a trip. My wife and I are going, my daughter's going, my niece is going. We got quite a few people from here in our town going, about 30 of us. So we're gonna have a great time in Italy. Maybe that summer or the summer after, we'll wind up over there. Gosh, we've got guys that we communicate with that are over in the London area that have YouTube channels. And for the life of me right now, I cannot remember what their YouTube channel is, but different ones that we talk with now and then. So 304, I got about 4 minutes before I'm going to check that steak again. And at that time, I'll probably get off. I may get back on to kind of show you stuff at the end because I want to get some horizontal shots of those steaks on the grill to put on shorts and put on. And actually, this one's with y'all is up and down now, but we want to get a look at that. My wife sneaks back out here. I'll probably get her to handle some of that for me. But we're gonna take the steaks off while they're resting just a little bit. Let that temp come up. We're cruising right around, just short of 400. And we're a little bit better than a 1, maybe 1.25 on our top. And then down on our bottom, we're at about a 1, little over a 1 down here too. So this Primo grill is, somebody in the comments a while ago said it's a beast. You are right. I love this. I never had cooked on a ceramic grill before. Oh, Alan's the one that said that, yeah. But these Primo grills they're pretty impressive. And what I'll do is that bottom vent where it's at that 1, I'll open it up to a 2 or a 3, get that temperature up high where I can get a good sear. If you had grill grates, that would be a good time to add these to it so you get that really nice sear from those. I love grill grates. You can see some videos that I'm doing it. Heck, I think I even got a link for you to pick them up in there somewhere, but that works pretty good. Scott Sherrill, let's see. Good deal, Scott. That's good to hear. If you would do this for me, Scott, and I know not everybody gets on in comments, but make a comment on those videos. Tell me what you like or don't. That algorithm for us to grow this channel, I would love to get over that 100,000 mark. And we're sitting at about 75,000 right now. Interaction. So I know you're probably one of them in there giving me that thumbs up all the time, but make a comment, nice video, crappy video. What do you think about this? Ask questions, Scott, and anybody else in here listening, because it does help us. If there's somebody on here you like, if you make a comment, if you share it, things like that, it really does affect that algorithm and help us to grow our channel. Okay, let's see. Used to cost a lot as a kid, but it's a rat race. Liverpool is amazing as are other cities, but Liverpool is full of history and amazing sights and people. Right, and of course I said London. My wife's been to London and so has my daughter. My daughter's been there twice. I don't know, Stonehenge, some of the things out and about, some of the history, because that's what we're gonna see. I'm actually a Stewart in my last name. So Mary Queen of Scots was a Stewart. So we're going to go to Edinburgh. See, here in Texas, we have Edinburgh, Texas. And I've learned that is not Edinburgh, that's Edinburgh down there. But get up there and see that, and go by and see if they're taking care of my castle or not over there. But do that, see some sights in Ireland, Blarney Stone. I want to go see the Blarney Castle. I know that Jameson's made there. It'd be cool to stop by and get a tour of the Jameson distillery. Been to some distilleries here in the States. Jack Daniels, also Nearest, Uncle Nearest. We've been to that distillery. One here in San Antonio that's a modern distillery. Can't think of the name of it right now. We've been through their tour. But be cool to see Jameson. Be cool to go by and see what's the beer there in Dublin, guys. I'm losing my mind, but I know one of the beers is brewed over there. But yeah, some of that stuff would be cool to see. Getting close to retirement age, so going to quit cooking. I teach cooking, so I'm going to quit doing that and maybe do a little bit of traveling and a little bit Guinness. There we go, Guinness. Couldn't remember what it was. Thank you, Alan. Appreciate you jumping in there and letting me know that. All right, it is time for me to check these temperatures, guys. I'm going to jump off of here. Thank y'all for stopping by. I'm going to finish up this video. Be looking for it next weekend, and it's going to be Valentine's steak tips and tricks, something like that, and we'll get that going. But I got to get off of here, so I'm going to shut her down. There's my bride right there. She is. All right, guys. We'll see y'all later. Bye now.